Later that day, Henry met up with Douglas. "Have you heard about Never the U engine?" said Henry. "He's friends with the Steamies." This made Douglas this surprised, and then he turned cross because, well, he knows what these engines are like. "Say, laddie, who told you this?" "James told me, and Thomas never told James." We better keep our eyes up on this engine," agreed Sir Henry. Later that afternoon, Douglas is met up with Oliver. "Hello, Douglas," said Oliver. "What you doing today?" "Have you heard about Never the U engine?" said Douglas. "No, what?" asked Oliver. "He is friends with the diesel engines," said Douglas. Oliver was puzzled by this. "Who you heard of from, Douglas?" "Henry told me, James told Henry, and we all heard it from Thomas and Edward." "Huh," said Oliver, very puzzled. So it looks like we better keep an eye on this IA engine." "You're right, Douglas. We must keep an eye on him. We have to make sure this U engine doesn't lead the diesel engines to us." "Aye," said Douglas. "Yes, we better keep a watch eye on him." "We must. If anything bad happens, we tell the Fat Controller." "Yes, we must." "Come on, Douglas. We got a steam engine to stop from the diesels." "Right you are, Oliver." Soon, Thomas and Edward arrived at wellwroth Station on Edward's branch line, delivering the steel. Just then, the Fat Controller arrived. "Thomas, Edward," he said, "you two must warn all engines about that the bridge is under maintenance, so that way no engine goes over the bridge," said the Fat Controller. "Yes, sir," to Thomas and Edward. They were delighted they have a responsibility job to do. After the Fat Controller left, two engines heard a whistle. "I don't recognize that whistle," said Edward. "Me either," said Thomas. "I wonder who it was." They soon found out. I came under the bridge outside wellwroth was Neville, but with Annie and Cloudbell, Thomas's coaches. He pointed to the platform nice and gently. Thomas was so shocked. He can't believe Neville had his two coaches. "Hello," said the U engine. "We're not talking to you," said Thomas and Edward. Neville didn't know what he had done, and he was a bit surprised as well. Few seconds later, till Oliver puffed into the platform, and followed by Oliver was Douglas. And both of them saw Neville. "Hello," said the U engine. Oliver and Douglas reached out a huge big steam. "There is no point making friends with you," said Oliver. "Aye," said Douglas. "We know you're going to biff towards Steamies, just like Harry and Bud told you to," said Douglas. Thomas and Edward were surprised after what Oliver and Douglas said, but it was too late. Late to say anything else. The guard always blew his whistle for Neville's train, and Neville soon puffed out the platform with Annie and Cloudbell. "Where did you hear Neville was going to biff into all the Steamies?" asked Thomas and Edward. "Don't you know?" asked the two engines. "Douglas told me," said Oliver. "Henry told me," said Douglas. James told Oliver, James told Henry, said Oliver. And you two told James about it, said Douglas. But we said we only sold these at 10 with never in the yard, said the two engines. Thus then, Toby came in she rushed. Listen here, you guys, said Toby. I has got some news. Donald has said that he saw Neville with Deezer 10 in the yard, and Deezer 10 was being rude to him. Oliver was surprised. Even Douglas was. And so was Thomas and Netwood. Where was the laddie going? Said Douglas. Cinder and ashes, said Thomas. We didn't tell him about the broken bridge. I must warn him. Wait there, Thomas, said Edward. I'm going along with you. As Edward followed Thomas. Hang on, you guys, said Oliver. I'm coming too. Wait for me, laddies, said Douglas as he followed them. Meanwhile, Neville was speeding down the countryside with Annie and Clarabelle. But Neville didn't know that the bridge, which is viaduct, is being under maintenance. James and Henry had been working there. When Neville saw this, he tried to apply his brakes. But I'm sorry to say, it was too late. However, there was a little rusty old track from the viaduct and the points were jammed. None of the workmen or James and Henry didn't knew this. However, but James and Henry didn't knew this, so they were too busy chatting. Well, James, I think we're doing very well. This new engine is not seem to be causing trouble for us. You're right, Henry. He's not so far. It looks like we got him in good order. Yes, said Henry. Just then they heard some puffing. They also heard the whistle. Huh? Who is that? I don't recognize that whistle until they saw who it was. Ah! They said, it's Neville! With Tanny and Clarabelle! And James and Henry were right. The points were still jammed though. But unfortunately, Neville and Annie and Clarabelle came closer and closer. But it was too late. Neville and Annie and Clarabelle were almost dangling off the tracks. And there was a big, huge river. Neville was worrying, including Annie and Clarabelle. James couldn't help because Neville was blocking the way, and Henry had the workman's coach, and he however had to go over some points, and it may take ages if Neville does fall in the river with the coaches. Thomas and Neville arrived. They knew it was their fault for not telling Neville about the viaduct. Right behind them, Oliver soon arrived as well. And Douglas followed behind Oliver and soon arrived as well. Whoa, Oliver, that looks so dangerous. Said Douglas. How are we going to do this? I know, said Edward. But I don't think the cranes will be able for this job. Of course, maybe one of us can go over, but why would we fall? Just then, Thomas had an idea. You see that Clarabelle is on the same track as him, and Edward. I think I have an idea, said Thomas. It may be risky, but it's our only choice. If I can couple up to Clarabelle, that should work. Well, Thomas, can use some help with that. I'm on your line, so I will help as well. Alright, Edward. Oliver, Douglas, if you two got some chains, then you can probably couple up to Neville's tender and pull him. We may be angry with him for earlier on, they said, but we would do it. Good, said Thomas. Right, Edward, let's do this. Soon the plan was into action. Thomas carefully coupled up to Clarabelle, as if the buff up to Thomas, as Thomas gently coupled up to Clarabelle. Thomas and F was fireman and driver, and the guard quickly coupled them up. They were soon ready to go, as Oliver and Douglas also got coupled up. Soon all four friends worked together to pull Never and Annie Crabber back to safety. It was hard work, but they all worked together as strong as they can. Thomas and Edward pulled Annie and Clarabelle, and Never, while Douglas and Oliver pulled Never's tender to help Edward and Thomas to make it easier for them. Soon after hard working all together, Oliver, Douglas, Thomas, and Edward managed to pull Annie and Clarabelle and Never back to safety. Thank you, said Never happily. It's our fault, said Thomas. We should have warned you about the viduct, said Edward. But we now know that we should not listen to rumors or trusty sort of things. Yes, Oliver, and me and Douglas are sorry we were so rude to you and blowing steam at you back at wellwroth. Aye, we make sure we never do it again. Just then, James and him popped up a bit. And we're sorry that we told other engines after Thomas and Edward told us. Yes. If you have any secrets, Never, we will never tell. All the engines tried to give Never a toot. And in return, Never decided to give a toot to all his new friends. Never knew now that he was going to make a lot of great friends on the island of Sodor.